We've learned that atoms consist of smaller particles. We call these particles subatomic particles. And we call them subatomic because this word sub means smaller than or low or less than. And when it's attached to atomic, it means it's below or smaller or less than the atom. So it's referring to the size. And the three subatomic particles that you need to know about for GCSE are these, represented by different coloured spheres here: the neutron, the proton, and the electron. And you'll need to know that. As well as the names, you will need to know where to find them within the atom itself. So protons and neutrons are both found in the nucleus of an atom. Electrons are found orbiting the nucleus, but different energies, which we call shells. You also need to know the electric or the charge on each subatomic particle. Is it positive, represented by a plus? Is it negative, represented by a minus? Or is there no charge at all? And we'll say that would be neutral or no charge overall. And this is a really super fact that you'll also need to know. Atoms have no overall charge unless that atom happens to be something called an ion, and that's going to be a different presentation. So why do they have no overall charge? Because they will always have the same number of positive charges as they will negative charges, and a positive and a negative charge cancel each other out. So the positive and the negative cancel each other out. And you can see that the positive charged particles, subatomic particles in an atom, are protons. The negative charged particles in an atom are electrons. And neutrons that are in the nucleus along with the proton have no charge at all. Okay. You will also need to learn the mass of each particle, and just remember that the mass is how much stuff there is in it. And this is relative because the unit, we don't use units at GCSE. So we always say a proton has a mass of 1. So 1 proton has a mass of 1, 2 protons has a mass of 2, etc. A neutron also has a mass of 1. It's got exactly the same mass as a proton. So if we've got 5 neutrons, then the mass for 5 neutrons is 5. The mass for 1 neutron is 1. Electron, however, and even look at the size of this in comparison to these, an electron is really small. It's got a really small mass compared to that as a proton and a neutron. In actual fact, we can write it as a fraction or a decimal here, or sometimes a figure, 0.0005 compared to the 1. So it's so small. And sometimes you'll hear it said that the mass of an electron is negligible. That means it's so small they don't even count it in the mass. So certainly at GCSE, the mass, the tiny mass on the electron tends to be not counted. Okay. And this is how you would summarize all of this information. So here is a representation of 3 subatomic particles: proton, electron, and neutron. There's the mass of each. And notice there's no units on the mass. There's the charge on each: plus, positive, minus, negative, and 0. And this is the position that you find each. There, the proton's in the nucleus, the electron's in the shells surrounding the nucleus, and the neutron is in the nucleus. And these are some typical questions that you could get asked at school, at MCA, by your teachers. Some of these questions could even be in your GCSE exams. Have a look at them, see if you can answer any of them.